Hello everybody, welcome back to Hart Gaming as we continue this playthrough of Crusader Kings 3. And this is part 3. In the last part, unfortunately Alfred the Great died choking on some food, and he was, his heir was his son, Athelred. Unfortunately Athelred was only, I think, 8 years old at the time. Let's find out. 889... It's now 896, so 7 years ago for all intents and purposes. Yeah, 7 years ago. So 16, so I'd been 9 back then. So yeah, I was 9 years old. My mother was becoming a problem as she had an entrenched regency, but she's now she was drunkard, so she'd died from stress. Well, that's what you do when you try and use your power from the rightful king, isn't it? And now we are of age, we're now officially king in our own right, but we are dealing with stress ourselves, so I'm going to try and deal with that immediately. We were betrothed to the daughter of a noble from Croatia. Can I actually see who this is? I think it was. I want to say it was this her, but I don't think it was. But someone from Croatia. But we fell in love with a lowborn girl called Windflame. So that's now who we are betrothed to. So let's carry on the game and see what happens. Like I said, immediately the plan is to deal with the stress. So I'm going to go to activities, gonna host a feast, and let's plan a feast. And let's do it in the capital, so let's do it in Winchester. That's where I am. Greater prestige, modest opinion gain. 297. Simple teachers. Trenchers, sorry. Exotic delicacies, yeah, go on then, why not? And exorbitant. Yeah, go on. I don't think I need a caravan master because I'm staying within the capital city. But I might be wrong about that. But we'll see. So I'm not going to hire one right now. The one we had was poor, so I'm not going to go for that. But let's... So our feast recreation is the purpose because we're trying to reduce our stress. There we go. Feast, making time. The servants run around the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive. And I indulge myself with delicious drink by the fire. Oh, I seem to have spotted some veal cutlets already. I'm just going to deal with the music situation as well. Just going to see how this is recording in terms of the volume. I'll be if my voice is coming through because I associate this feast music with being very loud and overriding my voice, so I just want to double check that. Just 1 second. Okay guys, so I've listened to the recording. I think my voice is coming through louder than the music. The music does seem quite loud, but it's not drowning out my voice, so I think that's probably a good thing. So we're just gonna carry on with the game and with this feast. Let's go. Okay, feast a cherry gathering. Guests are gathered in the great hall. Lords and ladies from near and far reach the realm. I must admit that not being able to bring weapons detracts from the appeal of the celebration. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Let's see who's here. So, the Duke of Weiss is here. Thane of Portsmouth, the Reeve of Southampton, the Reeve of Poole, this random member of the Velf House. I think that's the the current monarchy is descended from, I think, because Saxe-Coburg-Gotha, I think, is descended from the House Velf, but Utah, Nicholas, Ebbing, this random French person, the Archbishop, Edward Barton, and Swinehelm. So the Duke of Norfolk didn't show up. He's the one who's in is he still in a rebellion against me for independence? Yes, he is. He didn't show up. I wonder if there's any way I should be able to see who didn't show up. Who actually wasn't invited. That kind of seemed kind of weird, but okay. Welcome, friends. Unconcerned with my etiquette, my vassal Reeve Sigurind slaps me on the back. I mean it, he says. I'll do anything you ask me. Anything you will ask me, and it is done. You can smell the alcohol on his breath, but the promise has been noted by every guest present. And you're a man of your word, aren't you? There's a lot of brawling going on. These are Anglo-Saxons, so maybe it's not that surprising. The pleading gaze I receive from my guest, Evesta is taking on desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner she has hidden all evening, and the walls are hindering her escape. Is she connected to anyone? She's connected to the Duke of Gary. Somewhere in... It's like the brother of the king of... Oh no, because there would be her children. I lose 36 stress with this. Go on then. Okay, 120. 18, but I will guess saying 20 of me. But none of the guests there are... there's just one Duke, I think, wasn't there? Duke of Wessex. But this is where I want to be. That should reduce my stress down quite a lot. It did. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my useless vassal, Thane Wolfnort. He inquires about my opinion on various poisons and archetypes, as a subject he's deeply interested in. Go on then. I made a friend. With that, it's done. But because I'm reclusive, I do not lose stress, but I did lose enough to get out of critical stress, so that was fine by me. So what else can I do? Create the Duchy of Cornwall. I need 250 grand gold for that, though. Because this guy is going to be the Duke, because this was the son of the deposed king. This guy was the king of Cornwall. But now he's been deposed, well not deposed, well yeah, deposed by me I suppose. But now this guy's been made the Earl of Cornwall, and then I will make him Duke when I can create that title. I need to unpause the game. What's going on with the Danelaw right now? They're allied with the other North, the Suffragar, so And we have actually a new king. He's actually... How long have you been in charge for? Oh, quite a while. But you were a boy king as well, so we both had boy kings, Danelaw and England. When are you? This year, 2nd of August. Become a queen, then being raided. I'm starting to think I should raise armies to deal with any raids, but I'll leave that for now. Language barrier. Can I try to learn German? I also love spending time with my friend Kazumi, though usually interpreters required. Usually language barriers appear to have stopped by dare for something I said. He said something which sounded like a joke, and I laughed at his courtesy, but he gave me a glare that spoke 1,000 words. As I felt that glare press my soul, I could see our friendship, which transcends language, slipping away. What do I do to fix the situation and hold on to this friendship? So I should learn High German. Go on then. Danelaw now speaks Anglic in their what's the cultural acceptance here? 23, going down. Visit my court, the unknown king. Oh, and you will never believe what happened next. My guest Uta won't stop talking about herself and the things that have happened to her. In addition to her endless prattling, I'm at ease with this stranger speaking so informally to me. I tried to excuse myself from the guest by telling her I have other matters and people to attend to, but she interrupts me, asking what job I have if I'm here to dress like a king for a day like every other guest. Dumbfounded, I managed to respond, I am the king. The blood drains from my face. She begins to stutter. My most sincerest apologies, my lord. I promise I'm not here to simply lead you for fortunes and surround myself with the most fashionable people of the realm. I swear it's not that. Your court's reputation is more talked about than your appearance, my lord. Who are you? You're a lunatic. You talked your way into this court, didn't you? Get out of my sight. Where's my king? Goodbye. Here, practitioners. Gonna gesture in line for the first in line. My Marshal Duke Edmund averts his eyes before stepping forward to voice his petition of my liege. I seek your aid in combating the issues of bandits harassing the modest people of Suffolk. He pauses to sigh. I cannot fix the problem with the resources I have. He asks for any aid you can spare. I don't want to give money because I need to create the Duke of Duchy of Cornwall. My steward can offer you advice. The nobility must. You might adopt the Anglo-Saxon culture. Go on then. Oh, he refuses. Okay. There's been a blight in the crops in a village in Hampshire. They have nothing. 35 is not. It's like 6 months worth of money, so I'll get it back fairly soon, within a year. You will have the funds you need to rebuild. Business here is done. And now I can marry. Well, I can't do a grand wedding because I can afford it. So proposal. And I get money. Yes. And the independent faction against me disappeared. So he's now happy to be part of the kingdom. His sons don't particularly like me though. I wonder why the oldest son is why the oldest son is not the heir to the duchy. But you are. I'm gonna sway you, I think. Get one side. He left. My friend left the court, I think is what that means. Located in Solly, which is in the Balkans. Okay, she's a woman now. It has been a good while since I saw my old Hart dog, Winfrey. Then I see her enter court, looking at her as pleasant as ever, a vision of heaven, if ever there was one. I feel my heart begin to race and my palms sweat, just as they did when I was but a boy. It's hard to believe that this is the same girl I would have fallen over in my youth, and harder still to believe that my feelings are unchanged. Perhaps I ought to make my feelings known. I will confess my love. Look, she scorned me. It seems that my feelings remain to be one-sided. Winfrey seems entirely uninterested in me as lover, and I'm left heartbroken. I start a seduce scheme against her. But most importantly of all, we've got to do something about your outfit. Edit appearance. Close. Let's see. Commoner clothing. She's a peasant leader, so she's not going to forget her roots, I would like to think. There's so much. I think this might be a mod. Very simple. So we started the scheme to seduce her. That abandons the scheme to sway the heir to the Duchy of East Anglia. Let's see. Her rational, brilliant mind. She's got 5. Warm and gentle heart. Compliment is well received. Fantastic. Ooh, I could take you, couldn't I? Go to war with Leon. Let's be entertained. Travel to Byzantium. As clock reads first, Winflade seems completely engrossed. Lecture approaches me. Good choice, after the Reg says, and nods in acknowledgement. So, Leon. If I go to war against you, though, that's the whole of Danelaw, isn't it? What duchy is that in? Oh, it is the whole duchy. It is that one. Let's fabricate a claim on Morganovin. Diplomacy. I was going to go for this one, wasn't I? Benevolent intent. A lot of swaying is going to be going on, I feel. And I can create the Duchy of Cornwall now. Great. And grand titles. Here comes my lover. Shall be Duke of Cornwall. Parochial. Now she's pregnant. I wonder what my brother is up to. Could I find him a marriage for somebody? No, I can't. I think the AI is going to be in charge. My cousin has been captured. They've been released. Oh. We are fairly young. But I have something in the foul smell. And again, we just seem to have constant problems with the smell in the castle. This is the Duke of Mercia. Thank you. Give me money, 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 money. Can I station you? I'm gonna station you in Winchester, I think. Station you in Bath. And I'll station you. And where? There we go. Well, my years spent studying art of construction, from building mock castles as a child, dens in the woods, studying the great architecture of Hampshire and facing on the expansion of Portsmouth, among other things, have led me to this very moment. Time has come for me to make my mark upon the world by founding a new holding in a province of Basingstoke. It's up to me to decide our direction. Could go for a castle, I think. And then I will castle, castle, castle. Got a town in Southampton and a temple in Christchurch. Now known as. So we'd be given a nickname. That's town completion, I imagine. Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? They allied to anybody? Ormond. Friend died. What can I declare? Brittany? I 600 and I'm very, very low at the moment. Why is he so low? That's what I want to see. See it done. So tempting. Let's move that over here. Gonna save. Always save before we start a war, people. How could they be raiding me? That bloody part of a bloody kingdom. Okay. War, my claims. These. Straight across the Bristol Channel. Get that way! Stupid. Circle of Ganwing. Teacher Cardiff. Athletic. Now I should be able to go for a run or something. Work off some stress. I'm in an army. I need to do the war first. That's fine. Let's win this war. I will condemn him. And just bring that again. And enforce demands. Bye bye. I basically wiped him out. At 752, I killed 747. I lost 66. Just, yeah, slaughter. It was a slaughter. Someone on my council died. Was that the Duke of somewhere or other? It was. This is the one I wanted to sway, wasn't it? Let's sway you. I'm going to sway you and then I'm going to demand your conversion back to Catholicism, I think. My Stuart, you're the average and best of a very poor choice. I think I'm going to start converting, I think. If I was richer, I probably wouldn't mind, but... Council... Increase control, please, here. I have a son. Go on then. Oh, actually no. That name shall never be used. I've decided that name will never be used. Her name is now cursed. Let's see. School. Read Wolf, there we go. He's gonna die young like his child. In God I place my hope, the world is cruel place, my son. That loses me stress. Oh, court. I'll do that in a minute. Now I'm gonna see if I can work off some stress. I seclude myself, what happens? Social manipulation. First time it happened, I barely even give it a moment's thought, but my cousin, Duke Rarestan, has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. He has tested my limits, the others are sure to follow, unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. All my problems will be blamed on him. Yeah, the issue Duke Rarestan brought up used to make me look bad, but now the tables have turned. Every time he has raised a subject of concern, I've skillfully shifted the blame back to him or made him seem petty for even bringing it up. Now he remains quiet, eyes cast low. He will think twice before challenging me again. I lose prestige from doing this. 150 to wipe out my stress. How much stress will I lose? I think it's a decision. 28 is not. Don't know if that was worth it. I'm gonna search for a physician now that my son's been born. Back to normal feudal taxes. I will use a hook. Thank you very much. Average, average. Both of them failed to impress me. A wet nurse is a symbol of court's wealth and prosperity. A woman tasked with nursing children, shielding them from disease and minding their development. A hale and healthful. Never hear that word very much. Healthful candidate is essential. Got them. She's good, so I will go for her. Let's look at my son. Is there any traits or anything? He's a gambler. Stewardship's already won. But that's because of Rome. Because of Catholicism. So that is what that means. Factions. Can I send you a gift? Might get you off my back. My wife is pregnant again. What are you doing? Get over over here. Factions. So they are gaining opinion of me very slowly. Gonna move the conversion to Essex. So that's where the populist uprising is coming from. Okay, my brother is going to pay homage. It's no more at the moment. I have no reason to increase it. Let's see. Could be mocked. Gain piety. I'll go for piety, thank you. Do you have any children? You do. Are they related at all? Won't accept. So no, that's because I chose the wrong one. We'll accept that. That does create an alliance between us, so that should get him off the faction. I have another son. Red Oswin, Tostig, Oldgar, Osher, Morkar, Gerst. Arnstatel, there we go. And now he should despair, he does despair, yes. What's her best diplomacy? So if I go here, court politics. Nice declaration. As I pace towards my throne, I overhear my Nate. It's 54, reciting love to a 22-year-old. Bye-bye to dungeon with you. Is that my steward? Good riddance, I say. The priest hater? And we have a weave. He's merely decent. You want someone who's quite good. Death increased to faithful. Don't build anything. Nope. Waiting for Basingstoke to be completed in about 4 months. Daughter. And name her after my after the Queen. I know. Now I'm called the Castle Builder. can no longer convert. Is that because they already converted? I'm going to go for Kent because that's where Canterbury is, so I'm going to go for that one. I think it got replaced by somebody else, presumably. No, it didn't, but okay. I've a diplomacy perk. Praetorian Guard. And we're going to build around here. Levying taxes again, I think. Yeah, I need to increase the amount of livers have and tax so I can pay for mercenaries if it comes to it. 32.66. I'm just curious. So you're winning in a war against your tyranny. You're allied to Sweden. Very good alliance to have. Being raided. You're allied to the Jarl of Iceland as well. Connaught's got quite powerful. You probably could make I don't know how many counties you need to create the Kingdom of Ireland. 8. Where do you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. I don't think these two count, but that's they did 6, 7. I think it counts the Jura counties, I think. But yeah, you could get an upgrade to your harbour in Cardiff. Abertow. Okay, I think let's get Philly. If I go to Kingdom titles, this should be having to draw drift, shouldn't it? Or does that only come in later in the game? Don't know. My queen is pregnant again. Let's see what's going on in the world, I think. Oh wow, you're massive. Oh, you took out Brittany, good for you. Duchy of Anjou. Oh, Robert. Boo. And now that I've swayed him, I'm going to demand his conversion. Do I have a hook? He might ask for something in return. 63%. Go on. dry fed would be next on the list. Already have someone called Wyvern. To my mother, vile hag. Judy, there we go. They've been raided as well. And what's the religious map say? No. True order. Speed up. Put it again. So Law, Blood, Glory. Warfare because going to be a lot of wars to go on with, but I just want to see. Trying to marry off my daughter, so maybe a desirable match would be a good thing to get right now. I do have 2 daughters. You have a Saxon elective. Say prestige gain. Get allied to the Kingdom of Bavaria. There's quite a bit of an age difference between me and Mirjal. Charles, Princess of West Francia. But she's 10. 4. Not the biggest age difference in the world, but still. Oh. Okay, that's a point. Do you have a son? You do. He's 15. To learn the Cornish language. Go on then. Put the rally point again. There. We go to war with you. a tutor. Alliance power. Bavaria's quite far away though. Let's see. It disappeared. Nope. Don't know where they're going. I'm gonna keep an eye out. There we go. Go back to Colchester. Ready to destroy. If I disband you though, how long does it take me to raise it up again? Position myself in Wickham and I'm close enough to coastline that I can get where I need to get fairly quickly. He's conferred faith, so that should now, yep, I think it's going to be on the way out, but I will now fabricate the claim on Dryford. Oh. There was something I want to look at. It was called Embracing Left Culture, but I don't think it's... What's the prerequisites of that? I think I have to take out all of Danelaw, I think, to get me that decision. Oh, when did that happen? What happened there? Wow. Oh, he lost a holy war for the Duchy of York. Fantastic. Oh, that means you're so powerful now, though. Look how much stuff you have. You're a threat. Could I revoke title? I need higher crown authority. I haven't even looked at innovations or anything actually. Planetary assemblies. How do I increase to planetary assemblies? Fantastic. And how long until I have that? 7 years. Army's already raised, I will disband. To nurture relationships between the next generation of rulers is a duty you must not neglect, says Queen Winfried. Some of your more influential vessels have children that I am certain will benefit from knowing. Tell. He's heir to the Duchy of York. Oh yeah, of course, because there's a Confederate partition, so it won't stay in the hands of one person, it will go to... He'll get Duchy of York. Who gets Mercia? This random person does. Of House Fries? I want to say that is. Go then. Let's sort out and see if I get a decent alliance power somewhere nearby. I can buy mercenaries if I need to. Where is my rally point to actually? Rally point. To here. Always save first. Always save. Right. Resume. Clear war for Cambridgeshire on behalf of the don't have armoured footmen, so that might be a good idea. So that was the one against the Raiders, this one here. I had 4,910, I've lost 278. Now I have 4,632. He now has 1,876. Oh no, he has 1,251, sorry. So I've opened up the gap by... Oh, there was already a gap, but I've increased it by about 400. Now I'm going to siege Cambridge. Attack at Lancaster. Now attack at Kendal. And then I'll strike against Carlisle directly. And now that took such a big hit, I am actually going to get an alliance, I think, with Bavaria. Diplomacy, left glory. And straight away, course wall. And thank you. The question becomes how long he takes to get here. I need to go back down to south and capture Cambridgeshire, I think, is the issue. Let's get back down. See you done. There he is. My cousin-in-law, Duke Segfried, has honoured me with a visit. Please note for everything here. It occurs to me that Ethelred here might be of service in your court. I'm paranoid, so I'm going to have to decline. Stress just isn't worth it. Oh. And let's go north. Now. Go to Bolton. We have a son. This time I will name him after myself. And hopefully now they will join me. Thanks, Bavaria. Let's go. I make a lap around the courtyard, sweat pouring down my back, catching some glances from bystanders. Strong-bodied, truly breeds a healthy mind. With a roar, I pull to a stop and grab a large rock and heave it to my chest. And I notice my son, Arnstatel, looking at me intrigued. Now, where was I? So, flesh wound. $30. There's 100. I get 20 and 100 diplomacy experience. And distrust of friendship. Anxiety knots my stomach as jealousy rears its ugly head. I sigh and glare at the cause of my misery. I know I ought to be thankful that our guest, Clue, that's Welsh, is he Welsh? Yeah, that's Clue, appears to get along well with Queen Winfred of England, but there's something about how the two interact that worries me. That's not the kind that lifelong friends or devoted lovers share. They are bashfully active there, the only ones in the room, blithely leaving me out of the conversation. Just what is a relationship and what should I do about it? Gonna send him away. Bye bye. And I hear the partitioners. In the courtyard, children swoosh by. Clearly, one is clearly faster and more agile than the others. 'Tis my own son, Arsentel, outposting the rest. I grin encouragingly, impressed by his unexpected show of will and perseverance. Soon the other runners stumble to an early halt. Pride to Arsentel burns in my heart. Now I move you. Lancashire seems like the most obvious one next, but I don't think... Oh, I can't do it. I can do it, but it breaks the truce. Well, sure. Oh, you do have a claim. I will wait for this alliance to expire. Can I murder you yet? Reminds me, I better actually, I'm going to search for a physician. I actually need to sort out my children's education as well. Oh, there's so much to do. Diplomacy, that's fine. But you, rowdy, athletic, so you're going to get... No, not. You're going to have a martial education. And... Nope. Curious. Diplomacy seems fine for you. Rowdy. I might ask Judith to take vows, I think. Try and get me some piety. And Ethelred. strong. Prince Pepin, Prince Gerard, Prince Bohemond. I mean, disputed heritage, so you might not be the son of who you think you are. Pepin it is. Okay. Marshal. Sorry, my Chancellor. Kent. Go on then. Why are you my spy master? You suck. Your doing is not too bad. Dignitas. Annoying company. I am comfortably soaking up at the bathhouse, finally getting some well-deserved downtime when a grating voice from somewhere nearby interrupts my tranquil thoughts. Did you see his? And that ridiculously tiny. A little further into the room I spot Duke Wearstan making obscene gestures surrounded by a crowd of lagging sycophants. It is hard to miss that they are all staring at me. I barely know him and I already feel like I hate him. How dare Wearstan ridicule me in public. I will not forget this slight. I am paranoid. Let's start a murder scheme against him. Poor, terrible, both of them failed to impress. Abandon that. Gonna be the guardian of all of them. And then my wife will obviously be the guardians of the daughters. Easy. My god, that was loud. How long is my truce with the Danelaw? 4 years. Oh, dangerous faction. This one. Move you down to the border here in Gloucestershire. Not disbanded? Nope. Redrawals first seething. But by leave my summary orders a wet nurse. Is wet nurse? He's 10 years old. My liege, you witness a momentous occasion. But to gift offer you, go ahead. Father, I lost a tooth. You're a gift. Befits a gift. There we go. To repair that. 38, not too bad. Speed up time. Daughter. To an ancestor, let's see. Oh, that's it. There's two. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. No, let's choose something else. Old. What duchy is this part of? Lancaster. So who was the one who had the claim here? It's her. The Countess of Cheshire. So I'm going to pin you. Oh no, there's no point because I can't give titles to women, I don't think, can I? Decisions. Not available for a few more months. Integrate English Duchy. Duchy of East Anglia and Duchy of become part of the Kingdom of England for 500. Yep, thank you very much. So now, if I go into Kingdom titles, they should show up as England. They do. Thank you very much. It's just 30 opinion of me. Who cares what he thinks? Oh, we've got Cadet Branch. Fantastic. House Row. Let's see if we can... Might, Vigilance and Triumph. not the hugest fan of when it does this. Oh, now that's a very interesting, that's the symbol of London, isn't it? That's a very interesting house symbol to have, isn't it? I'll go for that one now. Go for a run. Stress. K-Neck has been devastated ever since the loss of her husband. She comes to feel, I feel so lonely, she says, looking at me long. I remind myself that Wolfnot was my good friend. You've been so comforting. Wolfnot was my friend. I just want to feel something. Just doing the first thing on the front of her blouse. How old is she? 60. She's homely as well. Pull yourself together, you strumpet. Oh, we have low county control in Westmoreland. Let's promote this. Let's promote some culture. Never peasants lost to serve their lord. And time on tradition. Prisoners. Bye bye. Prisoner 13 years for what? Run out your claims. And there. Okay. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna leave it there for this episode. I think on the next time the plan is gonna be to try and take out the rest of Danelaw, try and capture all the rest of England, and hopefully the embrace English culture decision will come available, but we'll have to wait and see if that happens. I don't think it's guaranteed, but we'll have to see. But until then, thank you everybody for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. That would really help this very small channel immensely. And until next time, thank you very much. Goodbye everybody.